Oh, someone's here. Someone's here. Hello, 3 people are here. I'll get in the shade here so I can see what's happening. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Brentel, Eddie, you looking good? He's talking about me or the beach. Nice to hear from you, mate. Jim Coles, good day, Eddie. Hello. Hello, Eddie. Someone else. Cy London. Ben Leno. El Now. Hello from Scarborough. Nice to hear from you all. What is going on, Eddie? Matthew Nepkin, hello, enjoy your walk, Eddie. Cheers, mate. Hello, Eddie. Chris and Kitty from Liverpool, just in work now from Jacob's Biscuits. Ben Leno, I met you in Phnom Penh, do you remember? Not exactly, I am familiar with your name. I am familiar with your name. But have a little walk in this live stream. What I'm going to do is basically go from beach to beach. I'm on Pattaya Beach, that's what it's called, Pattaya Beach, which is the main one here. But I'm going to go through the town. Now, I know I've done that before, but then there's a lovely beach at the other side of the town. So that's what I'm going to do here. So it's Sunday afternoon here in Koh Lipe, Thailand. I've had a little bit of these sniffles, a bit of a cold, whatever. Not quite sure what it's all about. James Kelso, afternoon, Ed. Nice to hear from you. Michael Devereux, how's it going, Ed? Stephen Roberts, good afternoon. Brian King, hi, Edward Street. Okay, whatever. Donald Trump, nice to hear from you, Mr. President. Brent L, beach also looking good. Gary Smith, nice to hear from you, my friend, from Phnom Penh. Somebody said fabulous looking beach, okay? So, have a little bit of a walk along here. Wow, here we go. I was swimming in there. I've actually been in there twice this week. That water, it's lovely stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, there's lots of people here coming up here. So this is one of those immigration places. They're just arriving from a boat. And basically they've got to get their luggage and the passport and all the rest of it anyway. But what I will tell you is that if you are down that end of the beach, there's jellyfish. There's signs saying beware jellyfish. Okay, now anyway, I better not go any further because look at all those people there. They just arrived from those boats and that's an immigration office there, and I'm going to go through the town anyway. Here we go. I'm going to go through Walking Street. So let's just get over there in the shade. Oh, hello. Okay, where are we now? How do you have it? Okay, beach house looking good. Afternoon from Gary Smith. Someone said, do I have coronavirus? Bloody opener. Cracking. Good day, mate, from Nigel in New Zealand. Nice to hear from you, Nigel. Hello from Al in Saudi Arabia, yes? And who's there? Oh, Stephen O'Connor's here. Afternoon, Ed, looks amazing. Just a pity Cambodia doesn't have beautiful beaches anymore. Well, you've still got the islands, haven't you? Anyway, nice to hear from you, Steve. Hope all's well. Jason Batten, fantastic looking beach. Is that Christopher King? Hiya, we're there in December 18 for 4 nights. Speedboat's fantastic. Okay, good for you, mate. Good for you. Well, I'm going to turn around. So, like I just said, I'm not 100% physically with it right now. A little bit of a virus or something like that. Anyway, but I'm going to have a little walk through the town, Walking Street, and then there's another beach at the other side, which is really, really lovely. So basically, this is from beach to beach in Koh Lipe. Beach Talk and Setup, Mike from Melbourne. Okay, nice to hear from you. Jack O'Neill. Hey Eddie, what's for dinner tonight? Listen, what I've been doing, I've been eating at that Indian restaurant, and I had another one yesterday when I wasn't feeling that good. And the meal that I had was even bigger than the last one. And kind of whacked me out. It really, really whacked me out. I couldn't move or anything. But to be honest with you, I've had other meals here, but the Indian is the best. It is the best. I might even do it again today, except I'll probably have a smaller one this time. Who's that? Someone says I'm a lucky man. I've never thought of it that way. Who's that? Nick Gunn. Eddie, have you had your 3 corona jabs? Yeah, been there, done that. Still feeling the aches and pains from them. Yeah, Christopher King, get on Sunset Beach and go in their bar and restaurant. It's great. That's where we stayed. Okay. I think Sunrise Beach is the other side. Yeah, someone said about rice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was so much the meal that I'd done. It's just that I don't think I was ready for it. I wasn't in a good physical condition. Michael O'Mara, how long did you have to wait for your passport when you arrived? Oh, I don't know. It was about 45 minutes. Seemed a lot longer. Okay. Someone said he's had an Indian last night. Okay, good for you, mate. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Have a little wander through the town anyway. Oh yeah, there's Jimi Hendrix here. Oh. Yo, now this place here, this steakhouse, it looks very, very plush, and they do a deal on the burger. What's the script with the Chang there? Chang draft beer. Yeah, but it doesn't say it's a big one, and I don't like Chang anyway. But it's a little bit plush. That's a good little ATM there. This place here, this New Wave shop here, it's okay for goodies, but it's a bit expensive, that one. Anyway, all these people here are just coming off the boat. Hello, how are you? Hello. See you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow anyway, yeah. Okay. I'm booked with them. I'm going to Koh Lanta tomorrow. Oh my God almighty. God almighty. Let's just get in the shade. Anyway, walking up Walking Street here. There we go. It's going to stop here anyway. Come on, I did Indian last night. Nick Guru, Eddie, you need your 4th jab pronto. Listen, mate, there's some people who haven't even had the first one. Some people stubbornly refuse to have it. Hello? Hello? I've been good. I've been eating lots of fruit. I've been eating lots of fruit first thing in the morning. Oranges and all that kind of stuff. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Who said that? I need my 4th jab. No, I don't want my 4th jab. I think I've had enough of them. Someone said, Ed, I had boiled rice with chicken and salad in North Pattaya near my hotel. I could not. Oh, no, that's more information than we need, mate. Gary Smith, I'd go for a steak for a change. I haven't actually come across a steak. I mean, I eat late afternoon, and there's not a lot of restaurants that are open then. A lot of them don't open until about 6 o'clock. But I tend to have my meal late in the afternoon, and that Indian one's the best one around, really. It's the one that I'm kind of used to by now. Anyway, if you just joined, we're in Koh Lipe, Walking Street, and heading to another beach. What do we call it? Go for a steak for the chairs. Sorry, okay. So about Brian King, James Kelso, lucky I was. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that the one being vulgar? Nick, yeah, steak for the evening. Nick Good, sample of local cuisine, Eddie, if you know what I mean. Ben, someone said Nick, he's too old. Yeah, you're probably right there, mate. I'm getting on a bit. Anyway, walking up Walking Street here now. Seems quite quiet. Hello. She wants to say hello. She wants to say hello. Hello. Okay. Hello to her anyway. There you go. There you go. What a friendly lady. No, it's not me. Not my ex-wife. Who's that, mister? Price of the cheapest bread in supermarket nearly double this month after adding another double before totaling 300% with inflation. The world's coming to an end, that's what it is. You know, we're all doomed. Who's that? Ed, what beach are you going to stay on at Colon? I don't know. I've never been there before, so I don't know the names of the beaches, but I am booked in there. I'm staying in a hotel there this week, and then I'm on to Phuket. I've actually booked a hotel for Phuket, so Phuket is on the menu, definitely this time. Yeah, these are nice little bars here. By the way, there will be some videos coming. I've had a little bit of problems with internet and all that kind of stuff. Making videos. Where I'm staying is not actually the ideal environment. Oh, that looks tasty, doesn't it? Hello, how are you? Where I'm actually staying is not actually the ideal environment for making videos, believe it or not. Just going to go over there in a minute. That's it. Someone said something dodgy about that guy in the Indian. You go, so I think it's because chicken whatever, and lemon, onion, bhaji, and whatever. Okay, whatever. Let me just see now. Can't really see in the light very well here. Ed, have you seen the channel called Filter Guy? He has done a family video on it. I'm not familiar with that one. Not actually familiar with that one. But anyway, we're going up Walking Street here. It's Sunday afternoon. Do you know what? I haven't actually come across anywhere that remotely looks like they might be doing a Sunday roast. You know, roast. I really could do with a Sunday roast potatoes and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't seen anything like that actually looks like they're going to do one. So, we'll see what happens. I'm not hungry right now, at this moment in time. Not really hungry. But before long, I probably could do with a couple of beers or whatever. There I go again. Yeah, Ben, sir, what's the temps today, Ed? The temps, well, it's hot stuff. I mean, you know, it's hot stuff. I don't bother with temperatures. I mean, shorts and t-shirts, and it's that kind of temperature. There's also quite a nice breeze coming up and down here anyway. Let me see now. Someone said it may have been, they're nice to see me. Someone said, no, Eddie, a funny video with you in it. What one is that? What one is that? I haven't seen that. I know somebody done a video in Kampot and, reviewing the cost of living in Kampot, and they took a bit of my video right at the end. But I had kind words to say about Kampot. I had kind words to say about it, so good positive stuff. Well, yeah, look at this Piccadilly Circus here. Jesus, M25. You got motorbikes, suitcases, tricycles, all kinds of old ups there. What's it called? A funny what's it called again? Let me see. Eddie, have you had your end away on that Sleepy Island there? Mind your own bloody business. I'm a gentleman. I don't talk like that. You dirty bugger. Okay? Anyway, here we go. La 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 la. Let's see, okay. So there's a lot of really good little old restaurants and all that kind of stuff. Nice little bar there. Now this one here, you can't really see this restaurant very well from outside. But the other night I went in there, you know, beer is about 100 baht a bottle, which is very reasonable enough. But hello, how are you? How are you? Yeah, there's Bob Marley there, okay. So it's a nice restaurant, and at the night time, if you're with your lady friend and you want a nice, relaxed place. It's very, very nice, but I didn't really feel comfortable with it. It's not a place for single travellers, but it's a nice place anyway. Okay, so let's see. More Indian food there, more Indian food, okay. Nicky got EDDY'S posted one my Sorry, London, you're living a great life. I must admit, no, I wouldn't say that far. I might be living not a pretty good life, but I wouldn't say for 1 minute I wouldn't claim that my life is perfect. Not for 1 minute. You know, far from perfect. And travel isn't perfect either, because travel, you know, you get quiet, slow patches, and you know, you get wonderful moments of traveling and you think this is what it's all about. And you also get those moments where you think, what the hell am I doing here? You know. Okay, bit of the old copyright music there. So, do you get the feeling that we're at the social club? No, it's a bit unkind. That's a bit unkind. That's a bit below the belt there. Okay, I'm just going to stop it. Not for me, thank you, mate. Have a little look here. Have a roast in Simpsons, London. Roast potato worth £2 each. Who's this? Someone said, who was there? Who is there? Something. Morning, Eddie. Lipe looks good. Definitely seems to have that island feel. Yes, it is. It's got that island feel. I mean, even when you're inland. See, this is what makes a great island for me, is that even when you go inland, it still feels like you're on an island. You know what I mean? Now, I can tell you that this bar here is definitely one of the best bars. It's obviously, they've got the shutters down now. But Lipe here, I've been in there quite a lot, and it's very, very relaxed bar. Very, very easy bar to, you know, relax in, and the beer is reasonably priced. It's a good little gaff, that one. So it's a good, ladies. And another thing I will tell you about that bar, corner bar there. It's got a sign there that says, you know, no request. You can't request any music. You know, you get what you're given. And the thing is, I don't know how many people know this, but in some countries, Cambodia, Siem Reap, places like that, and maybe some Vietnamese towns, you may be in a bar where YouTube, you know, the music is played on YouTube, and in some bars they invite you to select the music that goes on YouTube. The problem with this is that, you know, late at night when people get, you know, have a few beers down them, it can cause squabbles. You get some bloody meathead who doesn't like the music that someone else is choosing, and you end up in squabbles and even, you know, fights. And, you know, no, I haven't actually seen a physical fight, but I've seen rows with bar staff and some drunken meatheads, Russians, whatever, you know, who insist that they want to go behind the bar and put the music on, choose the music. And it does actually cause a surprising amount of squabbles there. And that's why when I see a sign in that, like in that bar saying, you know, basically, you know, no request, you know, basically you get what you're given. I understand that, because they don't want anyone squabbling over the choice of music. So anyway, Nick, any 1,000-baht spinners there? It's not that kind of island, man. It's not that kind of island. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of island. Let's see. Okay, then. The local girls, 20 stone like the rest of Thailand. No. Thai girls love it. Okay. There's a big debate. I mean, lots of people are saying this in this day and age. I know I've mentioned it myself, that the quality of ladies in Thailand is not as good as it was. I mean, you know, there's a shortage of hot ladies. There are still some out there, but you have to go looking for them in Thailand. And I've heard a few people, even this week, some people have messaged me to say, Ed, you know, I'm not happy with Pattaya because, you know, the quality of women there is not good. I'm hearing that quite a lot, really. You know, I mean, I am hearing that quite a lot. So it's, I mean, Pattaya is Pattaya, isn't it? I mean, it's always had the rough with the smooth. But anyway. Yeah, Kiki and Jasmine on the trail along. I was just going to say, there seems to be a lot of senior looking ladies. Well, there's families, there's older people, there's couples, there's women who like other women. There's all kinds of bloody stuff here. Anyway, Ben Suck. Bottle Baby. Funny, I've been back 2 months and missed Pattaya and the corner bar on the corner of Soy 6. Yeah, it's got a little bar, that one. I'll be back in Pattaya, but Phuket is on the menu first. I've got Koh Lanta next, and then Phuket as well, and then there'll probably be, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Bangkok, but we'll see. The third man, hiya, it's hope you're keeping well. Yeah, okay, nice to hear from you, mate, nice to hear from you. Bottle Baby, pause down between left. So, Christensen, is Koh Lipe a place that you will visit again in the future? Well, I like Koh Lipe, and it's got a nice island. I don't know if I'll visit it again. I really don't know. I mean, it's a lovely little island, and it's definitely one of the best little islands that I've seen in Thailand. But I don't know if it's a place I'll go out to, because Koh Lipe is not the easiest place to get to, you know. If you're in, I mean, say from here to Phuket is, you know, it's a hell of a way, which is why I'm staying in Koh Lanta, you know, to break the journey up. Because, I mean, if I was to leave here and go by boat and taxi and all this kind of stuff to Phuket, it's a hell of a journey. Really is. Anyway, we're walking through the ghetto area of Koh Lipe here. Walking through the ghetto. Let me see. Yeah, who's this here? Is your foot feel better? Yes, thank you. Nice to hear from you. Greg is here. Who's there? Is it round three? Someone say, you monks, is it round 3 for onion barges? Are brave. Gary Smith, is your foot feeling better? Yes, thank you. I'm not feeling better, but my foot is, anyway. Okay then. Eddie, can I ask why you didn't like Bali? This place seems similar. No. This is nothing like Bali. Bali was brash and unfriendly and you know, and whereas here, this is like an island. I mean, this is a lovely little island. You know, it's a very I much prefer this place. Design Malice, don't rate Phuket. Not very nice. People are extremely expensive. Yeah. Well, Phuket divides people. You know, some people love it and some people don't love it. JM, is it a hippie backpacker place, Ed? Well, you have got that. Well, you have got that if you want. You know, if you're a hippie, you'll probably enjoy it. There's plenty of weed places, plenty of Bill and Ben places here. You know, if you're into that sort of stuff. As if Shadik, Eddie, nice to hear from you, mate. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go over to the other beach. Oh yeah, whatever. Got to watch out for these things here. Anyway, we're going to go to the beach, the other beach now. From beach. Now this shop here, this is alright because this is good value stuff here. I probably showed you this the other day on another live stream. Anyway, this is the shanty town area of Koh Lipe. Anyway, this is some kind of resort. Look at these little bungalow type of things. Would you like to stay in one of these? I'm staying in something like this. It's very similar to this. Hello? Yeah, there you go, the ice cream car. Mr. Weppy. Mrs. Weppy there. I'm staying in a bungalow, something like this. And, you know, they're made of bamboo. Geez, you can hear all kinds of insects and God knows what else of a night time. And also when I'm staying, in the early hours of the morning, you know, you can hear the music from a nightclub somewhere. Anyway, here we go. We're coming to the other beach now. I can see the water already. Who's this cocktail? I've demanded a few times. Yeah, correct. That's the type of, not the big balloons, the guys are usually. Someone said, I can't see your name, sorry. Can you do a hotel review on where you were staying? Looking at getting there a few times. Well, I'm in two minds about that one. I'm staying in one of these type of things here, these bungalow things here, and they wouldn't be to everyone's taste. And I'm not entirely satisfied, to be honest with you. Quick run after that thing. Yeah, Shantytown, otherwise known as Monga Central. Someone said, how long is the journey to Phuket, mate? And how getting there? Right, from here to Phuket, you're talking a long journey. It's probably overall, including all the bits and pieces and stops, you're probably talking about 10 hours from here. And this is why I'm going to Koh Lanta first, to break up the journey, you see. I'm going to Koh Lanta, I'm going to stay there for a few days, and then I'm going to go to Phuket. I've booked all my hotels. I booked the speedboat to Koh Lanta. I haven't booked the journey from Koh Lanta to Phuket yet. I'll do that later. But like I say, the reason I'm breaking it up is because I probably would have gone straight to Phuket. But the thing is, Phuket from here, it is quite a long journey. So anyway, here we are. It's a bit windy here. It's a bit windy. There you go. Coconuts and palm trees. That's it, bench truck, okay, as is it humid. Bobby Crush, I'd pay £8 a night for those sorts. Well, you know, Koh Lipe is a bit expensive, which is why I'm in two minds about doing a hotel review. I mean, somewhere like Koh Lipe is expensive. You know, it's not a cheap place. Humongous, yeah, why not? Bottle Baby, Koh Kong, Cambodia, getting $350 million airport, so enjoy it while it lasts. Still sounds of it. An airport on Koh Kong. Bobby Crush, Eddie is paying £38 a night for one of those sheds. Yeah, that's, how did you know that? Yeah, that's basically what I'm paying, yeah, it is. So it's, you know, if you stay in other hotels, you're probably going to be paying a lot more. Koh Lipe is not a cheap island. Bobby Crush, better sheds on my allotment. At least, yeah, Bottle Baby, at least you don't have to climb the ladder into the cabin. Easton, man, it looks like a very holiday maker type of place, Eddie. Are you Judy Chalmers' secret love child? Oh God, no. Oh, I couldn't stand her, Judith Chalmers. Bloody annoying woman, really annoying woman. Greg, I would love to stay in a cabin like that. Bobby Crush, you could build better shed for 38 quid. Oh, and Ed, you need a scooter for Koh Lanta. PP, you can just walk around, no scooter. Yeah, I have heard Koh Lanta is a bigger island, but I'm going to have a quiet few days there. I've got a few videos to catch up on. So, there's a few videos to catch up on. So I'll probably have a quiet few days in Koh Lanta. Anyway, this is the other beach. Wow, yabba-dabba-doo! Just look at that, isn't that magnificent? Just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that marvellous? Isn't that wonderful? Lovely stuff. Oh my God almighty. Yo, just look at that. Now come on, you've got to say that this is a beautiful place. We've gone from one beach to the other beach. That little island out there. Lovely boaties, lovely sand, beautiful sand. Still would be nice to see the hotel review, even if you're not totally satisfied. I'll do something like that. I'll do something like it. Craig Stevenson, pork pies and cold beers are waiting. Bobby Cush looks fantastic. I mean, you were criticising the huts a moment ago, Bobby, and now you're saying the beach. I mean, does your allotment look like this? Greg, what's your look to abroad sounds on National Geographic, whatever? Sounds a bit depressing, that. Bottle baby, cracking beach bungalow on the beach, and a hammock would do for me. Yeah, that's it. It's a sense of adventure, isn't it? You can go to sleep, imagine you're Robinson Crusoe. Cockatoo, did anyone ever come at you really hard while vlogging through the street? No. They have looked at me with a bit of curiosity, as if, Shari, what time is it there? It's about after 2 o'clock. Yeah, by the way, Castaway Islands, okay. There you go, lovely stuff. You know, you got a beautiful beach here. Okay, it's a bit cloudy, but just look at all of this. Just look at that. Don't forget, I was brought up in a council estate. So, to actually look at somewhere like that from a council estate, this is paradise, man. Hello, ladies, how are you? Hello. Hello, a couple of ladies there. They probably think I'm crazy. Just look at this. Is this not your sense of adventure? Is it not worth coming all this way just for this? I mean, come on. When you're sitting at home in England on a cold winter's night and you see a movie with scenery like this, come on. Isn't this your idea of a paradise island? I believe this beach is called Sunrise Beach. There you go, lovely stuff. Like something out of a James Bond movie. Leeds, good morning, Eddie. Hope you're having fun. Luke Stevenson, Luke Stevenson there. Love your videos, mate. Thanks for that. Take a dip, Ed. Okay. Cockatoo, GoPros are water. I'm not using my GoPro. I'm actually using the. Hopefully, you can't hear too much wind, you know, because it's a bit windy down there. Oh, look at this. A taste of paradise. All you need now is a bounty girl. Yo. There you go. That beach, Greg, that beach is fantastic. Whoa. FJ Ellis, do you like soapy massages in Thailand, Eddie? Is the Pope a Catholic? Design Malice, I still live on a council estate. Oh my God. See, when I was young, being brought up on a council estate, I mean, this is the type of place I dreamed of being. Well, when I was a kid, I thought that, you know, a ferry across the Mersey was like, you know, I thought Birkenhead was an exotic destination. Just look at this. This is magnificent. Peace of John. Hiya, how much time have you got left in Thailand? About over a month, maybe about 5 weeks or so, something like that. Who's that? Silo, the Lovehead's good man, is a dying breed in England. I said, Shaddy, you going for the bay, mate? I wouldn't say no, if I could find the right place. But just look at that, 2 beaches. We've gone from one beach across the island to another beach. Yeah, Super Steve, hello, how long are you staying at Cold Lipe? Well, I'm leaving tomorrow. I arrived on Monday, so I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's been a good week. Ben Sook, I was told Westerners can buy land and house now in Thailand. I wouldn't trust it. Cash and Cat, super windy day today. Greg, council estate sounds fancy. No, it doesn't sound fancy to me. It sounds bloody depressing. How can we get beer? They serving beer over there. We're going to have a little walk down this way. Imagine doing it. Alan Brown. No, New Brighton was paradise. Yeah, New Brighton, that was like, that was my holiday, that was like Disneyland to me. Neil Fleet, good morning, Neil from Wavertree. Nice to hear from you, mate. Nice to hear from you. He's a bit of a noisy bugger, isn't he? He said, man, council estate was luxury. I was brought up with a back to back. One cold water tap, outside toilet and a bath. Oh, come on, next to the... Well, the area that I was brought up in was so poor. Even the rainbow was in black and white. Oh, the sound of them waves, the white sand, superb. Humongous. Imagine Lisa Dale jogging on that beach in a skimpy Baywatch swimsuit. Jeez, that ain't enough to drive anyone away. Look at that water there. Beautiful. I haven't swum in this beach, but I've been in the other one a couple of times, and it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Yeah, who's this? Kiki and Jasmine on the Trail of Love. It's definitely got to be on the menu for the future. Oh, just look at it. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's sensational. BW, where will you be next week, Eddie, or is that classified info? Well, this time next week I will probably be in Phuket. Hello. Probably be in Phuket. Bobby Crush, Kensington is like a foreign country now. Really? I lived in Kensington. Jesus Christ, I can tell you a few stories about that place. Kensington, Liverpool I'm talking about. John Apolloxtis. Greetings from Melbourne, watching the tennis final. Oh, good for you. I'm not sure who's playing in that final. I haven't managed to see any of that. As if Sharon, after your holiday, where are you off to next? How long to look at videos? Well, I'm going to be around there for about another 5 or 6 weeks anyway. So there's still plenty more videos to come. I would have put more videos out by now, but yeah, you know, where I'm staying, you know, the internet isn't very good, and it's, you know, it's. The setup's not very good for uploading videos, let's just say that much. Cash for cat, what boat options did travel to Koh Lipe? Well, I came from Langkawi, didn't I, in Malaysia. So from Koh Lipe, well, I'm getting the speedboats from Koh Lipe, I should say, to Koh Lanta. Anyway, this looks alright. Is that a restaurant, bar, cafe, whatever? Looks nice there, okay, looks nice. Yeah, Stephen Roberts. Eddie, if you keep walking this way, there's a nice restaurant called Benny's on the beach. Luke Stevenson, I'd have a sit down. Benny's on the beach. Oh, look at that. Another panoramic shot there. Yabba-dabba-doo. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. The reason I'm doing a live stream today is simply because I haven't managed to get any of those videos out, but there will be videos coming from this island. It's okay if I fall back a little bit, because when I get back to the UK, I don't want to have used up all me, you know, all my video stuff. I still want to be making a few videos here and there. Lipe bar, sunrise, coffee and bar, happy hour since 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Fruit juice and shake. Oh, Benny's at the beach. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired here, you know, walking in the sand here. Wow. Gary Smith, need a beer and sit down. Greg, last I see my car was he's trying to find a bait on the beach. Where did I end up? So anyway, this is the lovely... Let's see. This is the lovely... As if Shaddy, put your videos out when you get back home and enjoy your holiday. Yeah, I need to start taking it a bit easy. Because when I'm in Pattaya, especially, I don't know Phuket as well as I know Pattaya. But for the next month, perhaps, the last month or so of the holiday, I really do want to enjoy myself. Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna turn back this way anyway. Just gonna turn back here, and just gonna turn back here, and maybe because there's a couple of bars there, they've got music blasting out on that one. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, Bobby Crush. It's lovely and warm here where I am, sat next to the radiator. Good for you, mate. Like it, like it. Okay, anyway, here we go. Let me see it out. Okay, here we go. So I kind of wonder. It's at this place here. That looks like this kind of place where you can get a bit. I'm going to go in here, okay? There you go. I'm going to go in this one here. No bench truck setup. Okay, I'm going to go in here. Let me just see. Get over there. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Hello, Turkey. Hello. Do you have a beer? Do you have beer? Beer, yeah. What kind of beer you got? Let me see. We've got, let's see, we'll have a Heineken, please. Hey, Heineken, yes. We're going to have a Heineken, okay? Okay, going to have a Heineken. Okay, I'm going to have a Heineken. Oh. Oh. A Heineken here. Anyway, somebody sent me... Oh, Alistair Taylor. Thank you for that. Thank you for that super chat. Alistair Taylor. Hello, Ed. Not as generous as Sus, but we'll get you a few coldies. Cheers. Thanks for that, Alistair. Really appreciate that, mate. Anyway, that's very kind. That'll get me a couple... Well, Heineken for 90 baht here. That's all right, isn't it? I must admit, I had the choice. Heineken is better than the local, but likes of Leo and that Shank. I don't like that Shank at all. And what's the other one? Singer. But Heineken, it's just a better beer. Lovely stuff. Greg. Cheers, Steffi. You look relatively clean shaven today. How can you be relatively clean shaven? Hey, I'll tell you what. Bobby Chang is not too gassy. Let's show you something. I actually shaved off some, by popular demand, I shaved off some of the chest hairs, that was sticking out over my t-shirt. I mean, some people, in a not so subtle way, commented on my chest hairs showing out, especially while I was eating the curry. Borders boy, Eddie, you ever been to Jamaica? The worst holiday I ever had. Very, very expensive and full of desperate. No, I've never been there. It's more like, that's the type of place where Lisa Dale goes on holiday. I'm going to try and get away from this music here. I'm going to try and get away from it. See what we can do. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, now if I take my shoes down. have to get away from that copyright music. I'm gonna go over this way anyway. Jesus. If I push my, you see where that's situated there, that chair. There's the table. There's the chair. Imagine if you know without thinking, you just suddenly push the bloody chair back. Look where you're going to end up. Anyway, never mind that. I had to get over there to get away from that copyright music. Let me see. Oh my God, the chest after was good. Few sights and sounds. Good to see you, Ed. Nice to see you as well. Nice of you to turn up. Bottle baby. The King is a large draft ice cold Heineken. This isn't too cold, but at least it's Heineken. And the Heineken, I would rather drink Heineken than Singer or Leo or any of that stuff. Okay, where are we now? Yeah, Nigel says Corona, mate. Oh, I don't like that Corona. It seems expensive and also weak. A few sights and sounds. Hello from Siam Reap. Give my regards to that lady boy, the one who followed me. Yeah, you know, back to the hotel. No audio. 3 hot girls will come and sit next to you, you know. Gargadev, thanks, Ed. The chest there was getting on my face. Boil display, all good now. Jamaica, Alan Brown, Jamaica just goes intoxicated. I'm not going to comment on that one. Mister, the thrill is gone. FJ Lewis, how long will you be in Phuket when you get there? A week. I'm booked in for a week. Unless he booked the hotel. And the hotel that I'm staying in, it's less than 40 quid a night. I think it's about 38 quid a night. For 7 nights I'm staying there. And it seems to be in a good location as well, because I looked on the map. It's close to the beach, Patong, and it's also close to Bangla Road, so anything to avoid those notoriously expensive taxis. Greg, that was fast service. It would have been a bit cold to go. FJ Lillis. Do you ever drink whiskey, Eddie? Yeah. Bobby Crush. Oh, kids will be kids. Alison Taylor, someone needs to... No, kids will be kids. Kids will be kids. Keegan and Jasmine on the sale of Thai baht is against the euro. €1 equals 35 baht. Not great. No, it's bloody awful. It's awful. Anyway, if you just joined, this is Steady Eddie here, beach to beach. Started out at Pattaya Beach, which is the main beach in Koh Lipe. Went right through Walking Street and ended up at this one, Sunrise Beach. So, anyway, Nick Gurrow, Eddie, will you find some company? Well, I'll find company when the time's right. For right now, I'm quite happy to live in the Robinson Crusoe dream. You know, on this island here, yeah, you know, this lovely island. Oh, it's a bit windy. Let's see. Gary Smith, the main thing I used to do when going to Thailand every 3 to 4 months was to purchase many books, some copies and some real ones. And back in the UK, I'd take them to work and read them, helped. I used to read a lot of books. I don't do that anymore. I think I stopped reading books when I discovered the internet. I mean, the thing is, my education, my education went out the window when I was young. I couldn't take to school, but what I did a lot when I was young, I used to read an awful lot of novels. That was my education, really. Reading books at home, that was my education. And, but I don't read books anymore. Roy Jones, watching you, Eddie, from my balcony in John TM. In heaven, nobody on strike. No cold, frosty morns, no invasion from France. Shame it's only for a month. Okay. Super Stephen, I had is there any massage shop? You don't really come here for that sort of thing. It's not that sort of place. It really, really isn't. Parker, I had when in Phuket, just use bold taxis. Not nearly as bad as everyone makes it. Well, I actually heard from somebody that boat doesn't work very well in Phuket. I heard that. What did I hear? I've used boats elsewhere in Thailand, but they're not very reliable. They can be very, very hit and miss there. But I heard from someone that in Phuket you can't use them at all. Unless you've heard different. A few sights and sounds, you sample any of the legal weight. No, I don't really do any of that. Apparently it's quite expensive as well. I mean, alright, apparently it's very, very expensive, so no, it's not really. I've never been a smoker. Old travel, look, as if Shannon, what's the red thing on the bottle? Yeah, it says Leo. But it is a Heineken. Yeah, Ben, so you work the UK summer? I haven't worked for a while. To be honest with you. Life's too short of work. Joseph Rodriguez Marino. I've closed. I live close to Lipe. A province name is Fatalon. It's quiet and a few attractions to visit. Also good for the relax. Okay, good for you, mate. Quincy, it's difficult to read books of the free porn on the internet. Yeah, that's happening there. Stephen Roberts, Chan gives me a head. I don't like it. It's got like a kind of sweet. I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. Humongous, Lisa Dale's Adventures in the Gambia. What an entertainer. Yeah, that'd be funny, that would be bloody hilarious. I think she should write that book. The next time she comes around here, we'll recommend that one to her. Parker was in Phuket in December and boat worked for me. Oh, well, good for you then anyway. I'm maybe going back a year when I definitely. So maybe it's changed now. Good for you anyway. Alistair Taylor, what do you think of Lipe now? You've been there for a few days. It is as good as it'll look when you first love. I think, to be honest with you, Alistair, I think a week is about maximum. I mean, you could really do it in a little bit less than that, maybe 4 days. If you were seriously traveling, I'm going at a kind of pedestrian pace, but you could do it in less than that. But 7 days is that's about it. But I like to take everywhere. I'm staying in Koh Lanta for 4 days. Yeah, sorry, I'm not too loud, am I? Don't disturb you. Let's see. I'm in Koh Lanta for 4 days. Because I've heard that it's a quieter island. And what I'll do there is I'll stay. I'll probably stay in a hotel a lot. I found some nice little restaurants or whatever. I've done my exploring of an island, so I'll probably catch up on all the videos and that sort of stuff. But yeah, Koh Lipe, definitely worth it. It's not the easiest island to get to, so if you're going to come here, you must really, really want to come here because it's not the easiest to get to, but it's well worth a visit. Lovely place. Gary Smith, private dancer as an example, and all the expat writer stories of go-go's, etc. Great insight and prepared for anything. Private dancer says, okay, cool. Street Life Asia, nice to hear from you, Ben. Hope all's well, mate. That's Ben, that is, yeah. Street Life Asia, Sweeney, it's me, Ben from Bangkok. Okay, how you doing, Ben? Nice to hear from you. Hope all's well, mate. Street Life, Paul. Street Life Asia, I'm in Phnom Penh. Yeah, I met you in, how's Ricky these days? It was good to meet Ricky. That was a good laugh, that was. That was a really, really good laugh. I know Ricky is, I think he might have been in hospital or, a bit ill for a few days. I don't know if he had an operation or whatever. But I hope that he's well anyway. I hope he's well. Tanner, okay. Gary Smith, Pat Pong sisters, tries to get an original. See the problem with, do you know something? The problem with all of those books about, guys having bad relationships with women and all this kind of stuff in Thailand, is that someone who's been coming out here for a long time, thinks they already know all of that anyway. I mean, if a guy's been coming out here You know, I've been coming out to Thailand for many, many years, and I've never had any problems. So all of a sudden, if I hear, you know, hear stories about guys having problems getting ripped up, I go, what did you do wrong, mate? Because it's never happened to me. So, you know, you must have done, you know, I think it's all a little bit, you know, not for me. Old hat. Street life agent, mongering balls to the wall is getting expensive, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Ali Swan, have you ever thought of renting a moped, Ed? I've thought about it, but it's nothing. Sorry, mate, but I've actually. You really, really, really need to know what you are doing with that kind of stuff. I know mopeds seem to go slowly, but I've actually seen crashes and deaths. I seen one less than a year ago in Wahin. There's a street in Wahin when the size there where the bars were closing at 11 o'clock at night, and you go you know, the busies were coming around like to make sure everything was closed. So they were closing at 11 o'clock at night, and I left the bars and I went up to the main road, the main drag, and on the junction there were ambulances, there were police, there was a Farang line dead beside his motorbike. This is at 11 o'clock, and I know what had happened. This guy, this guy had, you know, been drinking in the bars, got on his moped, and he's ended up dead. The guy looked like he was younger than me. He might have been 55 years old, something like that. It happens, mate. It happens. You know, unless you really, really, really know what you're doing, I'd avoid them. As if Shadow, Eddie living the dream. Good on him, my mate. Okay. Owen, Ed, it was a video made by a YouTube channel, Filter Guy. It wasn't on Camp Town with loads. It wasn't on Camp Town with loads of different funny filters. Very cool. You will laugh. Filter Guy. Is that the one where he's using Snapchat or whatever to distort my face? I've seen a bit of something like that. Issa man, when he was on Koh Chang, you drank a Chang with your duck curry. You said it was lovely, but you did put it into a glass and not sugar for about. I can remember the duck curry, I can't remember the Chang. One Eddie, please adopt Ben. Ben, would you like to be my nephew or my adopted son? Ben, someone suggested that I should adopt you. Alice, did you get a Sunday roast lunch today? I haven't actually seen anywhere, absolutely anywhere, that's got a sign for Sunday roast dinner. I mean, you know, I'd love a roast dinner. You know, somewhere like the Queen Vic in Pattaya. They were got a little bit hit and miss, but the Queen Vic in Pattaya, lovely, lovely dinners, absolutely beautiful. I could do with a roast dinner today, but I haven't seen anywhere that serves anything like that. I've got to be honest with you. I've made a couple of attempts here at Thai food, and I haven't enjoyed it. Down Walking Street way, I haven't enjoyed the Thai food, not really at all. You know, the Indian curry is about the best. That's about the best out of it, you know. Alavista, all I said, loving the vid. Just been 2 weeks in the Philippines for 2 weeks and a week in Samui for Songkran. Any recommendations for the Philippines? Well, I'm not an expert on the Philippines, but I have been there a couple of times. Last time I was in the Philippines, you've been to it depends where you go, doesn't it? I mean, last time I was in Manila, Angeles City, and Subic Bay, and I thought it was really good. But some other people don't like the Philippines, so it's up to you, really, isn't it? It's up to you. Humongous. Apparently, kids ride mopeds cause a lot of crashes. Seems like the Wild West on motor. Well, let me tell you something. That a few weeks back, around Christmas time, I was in a bar in 172 Street, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and there was some sort of drunken young man. Well, I want to say young. He might have been 30 something, and his Thai girlfriend, and they were having arguments with the bar staff. He obviously had lots of beer down. And he was having arguments with the bar staff over the price of the beer, and then he was mouthing it off to his girlfriend. He was kind of drunk and loud, mouthed and aggressive. It's the type of person you just think, well, I look forward to this guy getting out of the bar. He's getting on my bloody nerves, right? So this loud-mouthed, drunken I think he was yeah, I think he was English. He was English, and his Cambodian girlfriend, right? Eventually left the bar. He looked so drunk, and with that they got on he got on a motorbike. He was riding a motorbike, and with no helmets. And this guy looked like he'd been on the booze for about 12 hours, and there he is getting on a motorbike. I mean, they're asking for it. Some of them ask for it, don't they? Bobby Crush, dead for rags always lose their room deposit. I might just see what kind of menu they've got here, but it doesn't really look like it. Like I said, I've had a lot of places here only serve Thai food. I haven't enjoyed it. I really, really haven't enjoyed it. Bottle baby, we all better get used to Cambodia and Vietnam, then later on Bangladesh. Used to Cambodia, then later on Bangladesh. Bangladesh, but the hell's, I've never been to Bangladesh, so I can't comment. Alison Taylor, same Ed. I've lost count of the tours I've seen with motorcycle injuries, seen some serious crashes as well, not with everything. Yeah. I mean, one of the saddest ones that was, you know, some years ago, I met a lovely, lovely, lovely bird in Phnom Penh, and I met her in a bar. They're beautiful girl. It's about 25 years of age, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And I brought her back to the hotel and everything, and we got to know each other for a few days, absolutely wonderful, and all that. And basically, you know, she said she had a child. She had a child. Okay, she told me she had a child. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But then she said I had two children. You know, one of them was baby. And it's a very, very strange conversation. But she said one of them was baby. I said, oh, yeah, you know, what happened? She said, baby, you know, we were riding a motorcycle and crashed. You know, baby killed and all that. And when she told me that, she seemed to say it quite casually. And I thought, oh my God, almighty, that's dreadful, that's terrible, terrible. So, you know, basically she sort of like, okay, let's move on from it, you know. Well, I was kind of gobsmacked when she told me that. You know, a baby being killed in a motorbike crash. But, you know, that's it, you see. You know, they just move on with their lives, you know, when something like that happens. You go to Vietnam, is probably the worst one with it. And Vietnam, I've counted, you know, a family, mother, father, and about 4 little children on the same motorbike. And, yeah, you know, it's, I don't know. This is I can't really comment any more on that. Bobby Crush. Yeah. Probably because the large majority of road jobs are 120 goals. Yeah, but it's probably the same in England with boy races. It's probably the same thing. But I don't know. Some of these bloody Farangs, you know, they seem to be old enough to know better. Paul, they never drive a bike drunk, so do so in silence. Gogadeb, what's for lunch yet? Onion bhaji again? No, I won't be having it. I was lovely that. But yesterday, it wasn't the fault of the meal. The one that I had yesterday. Not the one in that video. I had one yesterday, and I ordered too much, but I wasn't feeling that well. And all of a sudden, the meal just you know, exacerbated it. It just whacked me out, and you know, it just sort of whacked me out a bit. You monks not having a pad Thai. I don't really go much on that. I mean, you know, that's not really a real meal. Greg, that sea swaying in the background makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Okay. Now we've gone over it with an hour and 5 minutes. I'll show you a little bit more of the beats because you'll want to see that before we go. Guys, the thing is, Eddie, they aren't all books about the go-go scene with some great material. Many experts are very clever, done all the bad experiences. That's the problem, typecasting them all. Okay, fair enough. Borders boy, Eddie, have you been to a lot of Thai islands? Which is your favourite? I'd tell you what, I've seen a list on the best Thai islands, and I've been to almost all of them except for Koh Lanta, where I'm going tomorrow. The best islands, well, you know, you got Koh Chang, Koh Samet, they're lovely. What else? Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao's the nicest out of those ones. Also, I've been to Phuket, Phi Phi Islands, here, Koh Lipe. I will be going to Koh Lanta, so that's 9 islands. There was another one that I think I went to, but I can't remember what it is now. Kiki and Jasmine on the Trail of Love. Love the Philippines. Just returned there last week. Back in Dreary Island. Well, as long as you had a good time, mate. See London. Some English tourists are so rude. Of course they are. You know, we get rude tourists all over the world. English. I mean, how about Russians and others, and you know. I mean, I witnessed a Swedish fella kicking off once about the price of beer in Cambodia. Really? And how much is he going to pay for beer back in his own country? And how much is he going to pay for beer? And he's splitting hairs over a bloody dollar or so in Cambodia. Bobby Crust, loads of young Thai bears are covered in scars and moped crashes. Yeah, oh no, I've seen that before. And another thing, I had this in Phuket once, in Patong. If you're going somewhere, if you're going onto from the road onto a pavement, if there's loads of motorbikes parked up there and you're wearing shorts, be careful that your calf doesn't brush against that motorcycle exhaust pipe, because that might be hot. I had that. Ah, jeez, it was a bloody big burn. There's a big scald on my leg. Eastern man, when you pedal around town on a push bike, not now, I wouldn't. When I was younger, I would have done, but not now. Definitely not me. How's the Taylor? Bottle baby, 60% of bar ladies have kids. Sounds about right. That's probably the reason I would never ever be prepared to take on someone else's kids. Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. Yeah, and someone else is saying 40% of kids. 40% of kids. Oh my God. They're gonna any 1,000-bar spinners here. It's not that kind of place, mate. Carlos Faringo, steady Eddie and the Chamois, get some beers in you, okay? Cheers. Nothing worse than to come down to the Great Aldi and watching UK TV. Your choice, Eddie, as long as you keep busy. Well, I don't know if you know this, but I put out a video. I put out a video the other day on my other channel, Steady Eddie Live. Now that's a live channel, it's just at 2,000 subscribers, which has taken a long time to get there. But I haven't really developed that channel yet. But when I get back to the UK, I do want to develop that channel. I want that channel to, be plenty of live streams, but also there's got to be some videos as well. But that's not essentially, well, it's not a travel channel. We will talk about travel on that channel, but we'll do other things on that channel. So I do want to develop that channel, Steady Eddie Live, when I get back. Gary Smith, complaining about beer prices over such a small amount, definitely have not pen ain't gonna last very long. Probably an overstay. Leeds, I find the Russian tourists are really good and friendly, but the only bloody one who thinks that way. I need the cold. It's nice the hybrid. I need the colder one. Alistair Taylor, I tried to have another holiday book before the current one ends. Well, I think the months have gone over quickly out here. It's had its ups and downs, and that's been perfect. But I think I want to go out with a bang, because Koh Lanta tomorrow for a few days, Phuket for a week, and then probably Pattaya for the rest of the time. So I'm going to go out with a bang, yeah. In fact, I'll probably go out with several bangs, and quite a lot of bangs. But I'm going to go out in a really hedonistic kind of way. I tell you on the open. Sausage Dog, thank you, Sausage Dog. That is very, very, 50 Australian dollars. Thank you, my friend. That's really, really kind of you. Great to hear from you as well. That'll pay for a few bills. Cheers, mate. Cheers, thanks for that. Alan Smith, what about Sri Lanka? Is that my cup of tea? And I went to Malaysia, and that didn't really go down particularly well. Malaysia. Sri Lanka, would that go down well on my channel? I don't really think so. Sam the man, I don't know what you said about that. Alistair Sailor, who let the dogs out? Okay. Okay. Super Stephen, Eddie, go for 12 bangs. A dirty dozen, you mean? How do you know I haven't done it already? Oh yeah, when I'm back in business. The thing is, the videos are going to be a bit slower now because I'll probably hold them back because I want to really relax and enjoy myself there for the remaining time. And there's a couple of other vloggers I want to meet. One of them is Big Fat Bestie, Tom Best. I'd really like to meet him. He's heading out to Thailand soon, so it'd really be nice to meet up with him and a couple of other people as well. So yeah, I really want to go out on a high note. Sausage dog, Tom, your job is the hound. Crystal, well, I've got an idea who that is. Frantel, oh yeah, Bestie is great. Yeah, he's cool. And he was on this channel. We done a live stream together. We'll do another live stream together. I've never actually physically met Bestie, but it'd be great to meet him. We'll do a karaoke together, and hopefully we'll do a live stream from somewhere. I might even see him in Phuket. You never know. Ball baby, check out Big Shot Traveller's operation. Yeah, he did. I hope Ricky's okay, because, Ricky's cool. We had a laugh at a joke, we had a laugh at a joke. With all that, all that slagging down and all that. It's all in good fun, you know what I mean? It's all in good fun. But Ricky's cool. Ricky really, really makes me laugh. I like his live streams. Check out Big Shot Travel. He's a cool guy. Charity is the key to success. I never ever get involved in charities personally because it's too controversial for me. Humongous. What's your karaoke song of choice, Eddie? Someone said I pick all the obscurities. I wouldn't. I mean, I once done. What was it? What was it? Octopus's Garden by the Beatles. And someone said that's an obscurity. Are you trying to say the Beatles are an obscure band? Yeah, I've done Octopus's Garden. I also like Eve of Destruction, Barry Maguire. You don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. I've done that, but that kind of depresses people more than anything else. And one of my favourites, which always does go down well, I like Where Do You Go To My Lovely? Where do you go to, my lovely? When you're out on the game, I like that one. Yeah, absolutely. Seamus Doherty, I thought you said you're not doing anything with other YouTubers, Eddie. Well, let's just say that I'm fussy. I'm not doing anything with YouTubers who get involved in conflict. Look, we all say things in the heat of the moment that we don't 100% mean, okay? But what I'm not doing, I'm not getting involved with YouTubers who get involved in bickering and conflicts with each other, because I really, really can't be dealing with any of that. None of that. The YouTubers that I will bother with are the ones who don't get involved in that sort of stuff. I like Bestie, he doesn't get involved in it. I liked Owen, I met Eyes of Owen, he's a cool guy. Nick, from NDTV, Nick is a cool guy. They don't get involved in that kind of rubbish. Stupid Stephen, what about Elvis? Yeah, I've done Suspicious Minds a few times. I've done Suspicious Minds, but that's a great song, that. One of my favourite ones. Let me see. Let's see. Sausage on Charity Works. I would support charities but I've heard too many negative things. It's a controversial issue. Bottle baby, even destruction just before the bill arrives. I'll tell you something. The last time I did Eva's Destruction for the karaoke, no, it wasn't the last time, wasn't it? I've done it quite a lot of times since then. But I once done it in Ukraine, in Odessa, a few years ago. And it went down really, really well with the Ukrainian crowd. They thought it was a good karaoke. But it's, when you think about it, Eva's Destruction, I'm not even going to go there. I'll tell you what annoys me with karaoke. Have you ever had this scenario, and it really, really pees me off? You're doing a karaoke in a bar somewhere, and it's going down well, And the next minute, some knobhead gets up and stands beside you and tries to grab the mic because he wants a piece of your accent. I've had that. I've had that before. Gary Smith, when I have to do a karaoke that I hate, is Great Balls of Fire. I think the worst song I've ever done to a karaoke is Hey Jude. I mean, it's not a bad song to sing, but then when you get halfway through it, the na 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 na, it goes on for an eternity, and you end up standing there with a bloody microphone like a lemon. Cy London, what is your favourite song of all time? Oh, I don't know. I quite like Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. Bottle Baby. Carcass, I'm good today. It was hoping that you might have squeezed in a return trip to the Philippines on your winter trip. Yeah, sausage dog. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm not, like you say. I mean, charities. There's probably some wonderful charities out there, and I believe the best way of charity is leave money in your will to a to a registered charity. But there's some charities out there which I just wouldn't trust. So it's too controversial for me that I would never ever get involved in it. Humongous. Lisa Dale, Ebony and Ivory. Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right. I think more like Fatty Arbuckle and Ebony is more appropriate. Sausage Dog, you're welcome Bangkok in your life. Is that where you live? Is it Sausage Dog? Bangkok? Sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know if I'm going to be in. I think I might just go straight from Phuket to Pattaya, but you never know. Might stop off in Bangkok for a few days. Mr. Simon, chicken murders for lunch today. No, I'm not. One thing I might do. I mean, I like that Indian, but I have a habit of ordering too much, and it really knocked me for six yesterday. Parker, Bestie is YouTube gold, just a great cat. Yeah, Bestie is cool, he's a cool guy. I mean, one thing about Bestie is he's a very, very likeable guy, and he doesn't get involved in conflicts, and I look forward to meeting him, really look forward to meeting him. Leeds, yes, there's too much drama and bits on YouTube by some YouTubers. It gets a bit. Some of them are bloody sad. They just wallow in their own bitches, accusing each other of this, that. Get on, man, make some travel video. Some of these people who get involved in bitching simply don't know how to make travel videos. Even if they made the odd hotel review or a food review, at least it's going to be useful to somebody. At least it's got to be useful. I mean, but they can't even seem to do that. Kiki and Jasmine Laterna, what happened to Ricky Jarman? He's a video of himself. I think, well, he had, as I know, he had an operation, didn't he? It might have been a hernia or something, but I wish him well anyway. Ricky's cool. Ricky's a cool guy. Sausage Dog, I understand. Okay, cheers, mate. Okay, I'm going to have another. Let me see now, okay? Sausage Dog, he lives in Melbourne. Melbourne? Well, I've never been to Australia. I'd love to visit Australia one of these days. I've heard it's very expensive. Melbourne's supposed to be one of the most desirable places in the world to live. Love to see it. I'm time for another beer. Hello? Paul Ting Tong, Thailand. Just seen last day of opening for Kilkenny Bar, LK Metro. Been there a long time. Where's Kilkenny Bar? It sounds familiar, that one. I don't know what state Pattaya is in right now. I know it was there, a couple of months ago, but it's. Some people say it's not good. Some people say it's not as bad as some other. I don't really hear anyone saying that Pattaya is rocking and rolling and it's perfect. I don't really hear anyone saying that right now. But I know my little script of Pattaya. I know my little script with it. I know where the dirty massages are. You know what I mean? I know where I can have a dirty massage, a soapy massage, a dirty soap. I know where I can get all of that. That'll do me. And I have some lovely ladies there that I know. I know the script of Pattaya. So Pattaya is like a well-worn glove with me. You know, I'll be looking forward to getting back there soon because I know where everything is. Oh baby, Elvis and the Beatles labelled what? Makes you laugh. You know, people often say that there wouldn't have been any Beatles or any Rolling Stones if there hadn't been Elvis. And then when you think about it, was very, very totally different than the Beatles or the Stones, really. But they all say they were influenced by him. So Phuket also. Well, I'm off to Phuket next week, and I'm looking forward. I'm booked in for a week in Phuket, and I think we've got a nice little deal in a hotel there. But it's can't get it. It's a, hello, hello, hello. Can I have a beer, please? Is it cold? Have you got a nice cold one? Nice cold one, not like the last one. Is it nice and cold? Let's see. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh! Okay, anyway, still here. Where were we? Yeah, Phuket. We're in Phuket for a week anyway. And the last time I was there was 20 years ago. Thank you. All right, thank you. There you go. There you go, lovey-dovey. Okay, thank you. The last time I was there was 20 years ago, and I absolutely loved Phuket. But when I was there, I didn't have a YouTube channel then. So really, if I'm going to go to Phuket, I want to make YouTube videos, and really, I've got a sneaky feeling a week might not be long enough. Simply because you need to get to know the place in order to know what's going on. He said, man, there used to be a karaoke bar near me in Udon, and the only song they had in English was Love Me, Love My Dog. They were open after the other bars, so I sang it on many occasions. I've heard that song, I don't know the lyrics of it. Let's see. Gary Smith, funniest karaoke I saw was a guy standing there singing Tequila. Each time the music stopped, that was in the breaks. Okay. Bobby Crush, Eddie, the three best things to say to demonstrate the Scouse accent. Purple curtains, Tony Curtis and turkey bags. All right, we'll try that one. Purple curtains, Tony Curtis, turkey burgers. Is that good enough? Okay. So that's a useful keyword. Let's see. Okay, Kilkenny is legend. Kilkenny is legendary. Is it really? I think I've passed that one. I've probably been in there, but I can't actually remember going in there. In OK Metal, I'm a tendency to go to the go-go bars. Brentel, the best part of Melbourne is the International Departure Lounge. Okay. You're from Melbourne as well, Brent. Bottle Bay, Pitong or Karen Beach. Check out the expat bar, Pitong. Well, I'm actually staying. I think the hotel where I'm staying, it's within walking distance of both Pitong Beach and also Bangla Road. So it looks to me like it's within walk. So at least I won't have to have any of those taxis, those notorious taxis. Sausage out, nice. I'll show you a nice or two in my house. All right, well, thanks for that. Might take you up on that one of these days. Keep in touch, sausage out. Cheers, mate. Yeah, what's that? Bobby Chris, then a punch bag and that rope behind you. Punch it and pretend it's Lisa Dale. Oh, I guess, no comment on that one. Parker, cold beer and sunshine, the perfect combination. Okay, let's have a little teensy-weensy look for those who haven't. There you go, there's the beach there. For those who just tuned in. This live stream, you know, from beach to beach, what we've done is we started off at one beach, Pattaya Beach. You started off at Pattaya Beach, which was really That's the main beach. That's what it's called actually, Pattaya Beach. And ended up at this one. Come right across the island and ended up at this one. Michael told her, Phuket is expensive. Pattaya price, double Pattaya price, but not a problem if you just need second piece. Well, the hotel that I booked is a reasonable price. I think it's got good reviews. It's got a bathroom and all, all the other stuff, aircon, and that's about, I think it's about 38 quid a night, which is not cheap, but it's not that bad anyway. Of course, that would probably be half that price in Pattaya. Alistair Taylor, I'm drinking cold beer in the storm, still pretty good. Oh, Paul Tingtong, Thailand. Kilkenny Bar is across from Billabong Bar. Oh, well, I know exactly where it is then. I've probably never been in there, but I've been in Billabong lots and lots of times. Morning, Ed and everyone. Minus Czech Bar. Morning, Ed and everyone. -4 here this morning in Czech Republic. Enjoy the heat, Ed, when you have it. It's actually nice and breezy. Nice to hear from you anyway, mate. Czech Republic, I mean, that's probably a very desirable place there. I've been there. Sausage dog, another 50 Australian dollars. Thank you, my friend. Cheers to that. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you, that, mate. That's very kind of you. Thanks for that. Bobby Cross, yes, sausage, bingo. Let me see, Sausage, send email coordinates. I'll get things set up with emails and all that kind of stuff. There's things I need to do with the channel that I will need to get set up. But when I get back to England, I plan to do things like that. Alistair Taylor, hope you're warming up from the screen check, man, okay? Stephen Rowe, good morning, afternoon, Eddie, from Lyon, France. I'll be in Manila, Bangkok, and Pattaya in April. Enjoy your travels there. Okay, thanks, mate, anyway. Michael Tordov, Kilkenny Bar just sold for 18 million baht. I'm not even going to calculate what that is. Leeds, have you encountered a scam with Bolt taxis? Been watching about scams and Bolt taxis was mentioned. No. What it is, my only issue with Bolt taxis is that they are hit and miss. Sometimes they just don't turn up. I mean, sometimes they just don't turn up. I had a couple of instances where I had an incident where a Bolt taxi picked someone else up the road, maybe because it was a better taxi fare. I got a message to say, how was your Bolt taxi journey? And I had to put, well, it probably would have been good if he had to bother turning up. Michael told I'm going to the Go-Go Bar Club. Oh, that's all right. All for that. Pandemic of the unvaccinated. G'day, greetings from Sarabango, Portugal, the Philippines. Okay. Checkpoint, Alistair Taylor, yes, and seeing brightness, it's 9 AM there, but flat grey crowd for another couple of months, but no way. Okay, fine. Czech Republic is a very, I went to Prague 25 years ago, something like that. I actually went in the winter time, and it was cold and wet, but yeah, lovely city, no doubt about that. I wouldn't mind another visit there. Michael Turner, Kilkenny Bar, bought new owners making a go-go club. There's some good go-go bars on LK Metal. I know that was some bloody good ones. I kind of like Pulse. That's one of my favourites. Ben Dover, looks a little windy there today. It is a little windy. I mean, overall, for this week, the weather hasn't been brilliant. There hasn't really been any rain. Not much. I think it was done for the lightning one night, but that's about it. But, it's been quite a bit of cloud anyway, but it's been pleasant. I've been in the water twice. Alan, Eddie, you can just put your email in the About section of YouTube, so subscribers can see. Okay, I have an email, which is, for, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. Maybe, I think I need to get set up with another email and put it in that one because it will get confusing. You see, I mean the older email that I've had now, I've had that about 15 years. And that's it's about time that I had the second one. But yeah, you're right. I should do something like that. Sausage dog. I need dates in Phuket. Last 3 nights of the day. I'm gonna be there. I'll be there from Friday till the following Friday. So, but I might be there on a weekend as well. I don't know yet. What am I doing? I'm booked from Friday to the following Friday the 3rd to the following Friday the 10th. So a week might not be long, so I might even stay there a bit longer. You never know. Roderick, good day, mate. £430 is it? £443,000 is 18 million baht. Have a good one. Okay, cheers. Michael Tordov, Thai bar now selling beers at 50 baht from 1st of February. Where's Thai bar? Where the hell's that? There's a promotions. It's next to Kilkenny, but opposite Billabong. We need more competitions on things. Do you like Billabong bar? It's good, but it gets a bit sameish after a while. I mean, it's the same band, the same everything, and it always seems to be busy, that place. It's good fun, but let's be honest. I mean, LK Metro isn't the most desirable place. It's the lighting of it. It's a bit grim. It's a bit grim, LK Metro. I mean, it's not like Brighton and glitzy like Walking Street is, So I prefer Walking Street personally, but obviously that's more expensive. Anyway, where are we now? Well, that's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Let me see. Bobby Cuss, smash the like. Okay, thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Michael Tilda, Billabong, 130 buy one get one free, but average beers is 75 baht to 70, 90. Greg, does the door on your cabin squeak? Does the door on your cabin squeak? No, it doesn't. It's a bamboo, bloody. It's a bamboo bungalow that I'm staying in. I'm not so sure that I'm going to give it a good review or not. Really not. Simon Wells, do you ever get lonely in your travels? Of course I do. Sometimes you do. I mean, that's travelling for you. You can't travel to different countries, go to airports and buses and boats and all kinds of things. And sometimes you end up in a town and you think to yourself, what am I doing here? Sometimes travel's like that. It's not all rosy, but then you can't always expect it to be like that. So sometimes, you will get to that stage, really, when you think, what am I doing here? And I go through phases like that, but then you go through other phases where you think, man, this is great. I mean, the last time that I was in Pattaya, in these times, I met more and more people in Pattaya who recognise me, so I certainly don't feel alone there, because I met so many people who recognise me from YouTube. I feel like it's a nice, friendly place. But, travel has its ups and downs. Cy London, I prefer to travel solo. Yeah, but Bobby Cuss, when travelling, the highs are very high and the lows are very low. Absolutely, yeah, very, very well said. Okay, Sausage Dog, it's finishing tonight. Is that the Australian Open? I haven't managed to see any of it. There isn't a TV in the room where I am, and I have my laptop. The internet's been a little bit hit and miss, to be honest with you. Anyway, okay. Well, listen, I dislike Novak Djokovic. He's been bloody successful, hasn't he? He's done all right over the years. I don't know. Is he the all-time great now, or is it still Roger Federer? Pandemic in the unvaccinated. It's been unusual weather here in the Philippines, gales, torrential rain and quite cool. Water temperature about 26 Celsius. Bay in Sabang very 55, okay? No sun in Shanghai, yeah. Bay in Sabang very from, that doesn't sound that, but that's nice to have anyway. Angie Baker, no sun in Chiang Mai today, trying to stay warm. Okay, yeah. So anyway, about the email, I will get things sorted out. About it, I'll probably do when I get back to England. Yeah, probably get back to England. There's certain things that I really need to get sorted out with the YouTube channel. But like I said, I really want to develop the second channel, Steady Eddie Live, because there's going to be a lot of live streams now, and that's not essentially travel. We'll talk about other things. Like I say, when traditionally, travel vloggers have made videos when they're traveling, and then when they've stopped traveling, they've just disappeared. Well, that's why I think a second channel is necessary, so that I can stay in touch with people, and do other things other than travel. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to sign off now anyway, because I'm starting to bore myself here. I'm starting to waffle on. Okay, listen, guys. Alistair Taylor, cheers, Alistair. Leeds, thanks, Eddie. Really good stream. Bend over, Liverpool and Everton. Not really a big football fan. Let's say I'm not really a big football fan, but I'd like to see Liverpool doing a bit better. Well, because Eddie, are you worried you'll arrive home and discover you left the central heating on, and you owe the gas service? No, I have people looking after that for me. David Mahoney, finally summer in Sydney. We all need the sea breeze. Okay, listen, guys. On that note, I'm going to depart now. Okay. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Sausage. I do thank you for those super chats. That was really, really kind of you, mate. And we'll keep in touch anyway. I'll get an email sorted out. Just drop me a message anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sausage. Okay. Yeah, it's no problem getting a second Gmail address. Gmail is best. When it's linked to PayPal, okay, we'll get something sorted out. I'll keep on meaning to do that. Okay, Bobby Crush, brilliant, okay? Mr. Evans, how will you be on Coal Life? I'm leaving tomorrow. How long? I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm heading to Koh Lanta tomorrow, so I think I've quite a few days there. But Phuket is coming up. I'm already booked for Phuket anyway, so Phuket's on the horizon. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye, everybody, and I'm going to have a couple more beers, go and search for something to eat. Have a great day. I've got to be up early tomorrow to catch that boat as well, by the way. So have a great Sunday, and I'll be with you soon anyway. There's more videos coming up in the pipeline, but right now the internet isn't very good where I am, so but never mind. Check, man. I'll watch this again from the start. I only came in for the end. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, cheers, everybody. Have a great day, a great evening, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.